Right, so that's an Enigma machine. So that's where we're going. Over to the mansion there.
Now where's the Enigma machine? I want to go and see the Enigma decoding machine. I thought it was bloody amazing. Morning guys, it's time for our road trip. So Lee's just packing one of his 10 cases for our 2-week trip. It's 6:30 in the morning and we've just been up and showered and we're just about to get into the car. Gonna get everything ready for the lodge when we come back after the 2 weeks. So we're gonna get in the car now and we're gonna drive down to Bletchley in Milton Keynes. I'm gonna go see the museum there for the Enigma code and all that kind of cryptography stuff. And we're gonna have the breakfast in the car and I'm doing the first stint of driving, which means Lee will be asleep by 9 o'clock. Let's go!
Right, here we go. We're just getting on the motorway.
On a 3-hour journey.
We have 3 hours to go, 2 hours 52 minutes. And then we shall be at Bletchley Park. So if you don't know what Bletchley Park is, it's where Alan Turing cracked the Enigma code, which is the German code which Hitler and the Germans used to communicate in the World War II. So they cracked that code and it saved millions of lives and ended the war early. So if you've not watched The Imitation Game, go and watch that film. I watched it last week and it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah. You'd never heard of Bletchley Park until last week.
No. I was like, why do you want to go to Bletchley Park?
And it was Brian, one of our lodgers, that suggested going there, and I'd always fancied it actually when he mentioned it. So we googled it and added it to as our first stop.
Yeah, so I watched the film and thought, oh, that was really interesting. So I'm looking forward to it now. It's a good job I watched the film because I'd have been like, what's this all about? So 2 hours 54 minutes to go. Okay, we've hit our first bit of traffic.
Love the way you make me feel good. Love the way you say my name. And how I wanna feel my whole world with you and no one else.
Right, we've just got here. We're in the entrance. It's £20 each for adults, £17.50 for over 60s, £12 for children. So let's go and pay and then start having a look around. Yeah. Right, so first stop, coffee shop.
As with anywhere we go, stop for coffee first.
Coffee shop, and then onto the tour. So it's £20 in for adults. There's the suggested route there, which is probably what we'll do. We're in the coffee shop there, and then we'll go around here and explore the day.
And if you get the ticket, it's actually an annual season ticket as well as a day ticket.
So you can come back as many times as you want for a year. Right, into the first exhibition, Keeping Safe Online.
Just to give you a little bit of history for anybody that doesn't know, Bletchley Park was a government cryptography department from 1938 to 1946, and this is where the Enigma code and the Lorenzo code was cracked.
Right, so that's an Enigma machine.
Which, from what I can gather, is you wired up the things at the bottom, and then when you typed the corresponding letter, it translated it to what the other letter was. So it was a letter-by-letter translation.
So this room is all about cyber security. Making sure you stay safe on the internet. Nick's engrossed in all of this.
And it's the same no matter where you enter.
You fancy a ride, Nick?
That looks like Hagrid's bike without the sidecar.
Nick's really getting into things now. He's trying to decipher some codes. Right, so we've picked up our free multimedia guide.
And a set of headphones. And we've booked on a free tour, which starts at 1 o'clock, a guided tour. So we've got about an hour now to kill.
And to make us way there for the guided tour.
So I'd like to go and have a look at the mansions first, because the General Denison's office from the film was in there. So I want to look at that, because it's been recreated apparently.
So that's where we're going. Over to the mansion there.
That's actually the side view of it as well, I think. Did you know that lake, in the summer, when this used to be like the code breakers thing for the 8 years that it was here, in the summer they used to get boats on the lake, and in the winter they used to use it as an ice skating rink. Think we should do that for our employees?
No.
Right, so we're just heading up towards the mansion. Lee's obviously spotted some deck chairs, so feels the need that he needs to sit in them.
Looks very authentic
1930s, 1940s, doesn't it? This'll be fun, watching him put a deck chair together. Right, go on, get in it. Don't get your fingers trapped when it collapses. So there we go. Lee chilling in the Bletchley Park grounds. Now where's the Enigma machine? I want to go and see the Enigma decoding machine.
in that building.
What he called Christopher in the film. So if you've not seen the film, as Lee said earlier, watch The Imitation Game with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's a really good film, and it's actually filmed here as well, right in front of that building just there.
I'm going to sleep now.
Go on then. Right, so we're just going to go in the house now. So apparently there's a recreation of Commander Denison's office inside, which I want to see. And he was played, I believe, by Charles Dance in the film.
From Game of Thrones.
From Game of Thrones, yeah, and also from Golden Child, the film from the 80s many years ago. So let's go inside and have a gander.
I'm going to try some hats on.
God, that's heavy. It's pushing me down. It's like a chauffeur. Won't fit. I don't know.
They're meant for small people's heads.
And this is for when
you go out on a night.
you're going out on a night.
You got it on backwards.
I don't know.
Oceans of the world have been swept clear of German shipping.
Right, so we're going to Hut 8, which is where Alan Turing's office is, which has been recreated.
It didn't look like this in the film.
This is a bit of a dingy office. What are you doing, printing?
I'm embossing it.
So Alan Turing's
Office.
coat closet there.
Yeah. This is not what I expected. I expected it to be a little bit more round. Right, if you've seen the film, you've seen the actual Enigma machine, which is basically that machine that's in this building, according to Lee. Let's hope you've navigated correct.
Of course I have.
Leading someone.
This is actually a recreation of the machine, it's not the actual machine. If you watch the film, this is exactly what it looks like.
It's actually,
A lot more lights.
it's actually called the Bombe machine.
Yeah.
But this
They called it Christopher in the film, didn't he?
Yeah, this is the machine that decrypted the Enigma code. Does it fascinate you? Right, now we're going on a guided tour. So Nick, direct us to where we need to be.
Away from these crowds. Right, so we've joined our guided tour. So the guide right up there at the front. So we've just spent 10 minutes in a briefing. It's just explained a little bit about how the department for the code breaking was set up in the early 1900s, 1938 exactly. It was set up because they knew that they were going to go to war, so they set up a code breaking department. We're just on his way now to find out how the Enigma machine actually came into circulation and what happened.
And then when we've done this, we're off to cafe.
Yeah, for a salmon salad.
Salmon salad.
A salmon salad.
Code breakers are not mathematicians. He's also got another problem, the intelligence that's coming out, talking about the rearmament.
Right, so we've just finished the tour and
Learned some interesting things.
learned some really interesting things. Never knew that Ian Fleming, the author of James Bond, actually worked alongside Alan Turing.
Yeah. And his boss, M, was from his boss's last surname, M?
Yeah. Not in the fiction, obviously. His boss here was called Stephen Menzies, so he used M, who was his boss, and wrote it into his stories, which I never knew that before. I just thought Ian Fleming was just an author. I didn't actually know he worked the code breakers.
No. And you just asked about the filming of the Imitation Game here.
Yeah.
Not much was filmed here apparently. It was more in the Cotswolds.
Yeah. They did film inside the mansion though. And the bit at the back where the library was and the billiard table, apparently that was used as the bar scene in the film.
Right, so time for lunch. So I've gone for vegetarian goat's cheese and asparagus salad.
Very nice goat's cheese as well.
And Nick's gone for...
it's the same thing, but
yours
mine's
has
got the salmon.
Yeah.
I think that's couscous.
Yeah. Right, we just had lunch, as you saw. I think we chose unwisely, didn't we?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a salad, and I think they forgot the dressing, to be honest. But it was also kind of in a bowl, wasn't it?
Filled the hole though.
Depends on it. In 1944, Germany dominated Europe. From Poland in the east to Brittany in the west.
Gift shop, Nick. Gift shop. Cluedo.
Let's go Bletchley Park edition.
What about Bletchley Park D-Day?
Say it again.
Bletchley Park
Bletchley.
D-Day Golden Ale.
Not at $4.50 a bottle.
Right, that's it for Bletchley Park.
I thought it was bloody amazing.
Nick liked all that geeky stuff. I thought it was very interesting too, but if you do ever go there, do watch the film first, because I didn't have a clue about it, to be honest.
There was actually a lady on our tour, and she was a Morse code receiver in one of the listening stations around the UK. She sent her transmissions back to Bletchley Park, so she'd come to see it from the other side, which I found quite interesting.
Now we're
and
going...
it only operated from 1938 to 1946, and it was never revealed as public until 1970. So what happened in those 26 years?
We'll have to Google that. So, next stop is our hotel for the evening, which is a Premier Inn, and it is 37 minutes away, 24 miles.
Spared no expense.
Well, we've got a really beautiful 5-star Airbnb plus tomorrow, where we're staying.
In Brighton.
Yeah, but tonight it's a Premier Inn, so we should get there, and then we're going to go out for a meal.
We're going to go to a restaurant that you found on TripAdvisor called Sitar's, which is in Hemel, Hempstead.
It's an Indian restaurant, so we shall take you with us.
And then we are potentially going to meet one of our patrons, Shell, or Shelley.
Yeah.
I will ask her later how you pronounce it.
Here we are in our hotel room.
Oh, my feet are steaming.
Make us a cuppa.
Yes,
Oi.
I've just driven for 4 hours, you can sod off.
Make us a cup of tea and I'll let you share one of my Kit Kats.
I don't want to share a Kit Kat, I've already had one, but thanks.
So we're staying in a Premier Inn. So this is our room.
I thought it was supposed to be a Premier Inn Plus. Or was that?
No,
We were
it's
saying
Airbnb plus tomorrow.
nice big TV?
Yeah.
What, 15 minutes?
So I'm going to do a bit of editing while Nick makes a cup of tea. Right, we're out and about again. We're going for our evening meal, and this is where we're going. It's called Sitar.
Really good TripAdvisor reviews.
Yeah. In, where are we now? Milton Keynes? No, we're not. We're in Hemel, Hempstead. Oh my goodness, it's closed. Oh, thank God for that. So, it's an Indian restaurant called Sitar. Yeah, we're in Hemel, not Milton Keynes. So, we'll see what this is like.
Oh, that was delicious. That was the nicest balti I've had for a long, long time.
It was nice. I tried Nick's sauce.
Yeah, he had vegetarian. It tasted like onions with a bit of sprinkle of cumin or something like that.
It was very nice, mine.
It wasn't as tasty as mine.
No, I had to
Nowhere
add a
near.
little bit of mango chutney to make it sweet, but it was nice.
I'm glad I didn't get vegetarian. So anyway, we're on his way now back to the Premier Inn. I'm gonna, as soon as we are halfway there, to give us a chance to get up to the room and freshen up, I'm going to text our patron Shell, and she's going to come down with her husband and her kid, and hopefully we'll get her in the vlog. That's unfortunately the price you pay to be one of our patrons. If you meet us, you get to go in the vlog.
Yeah.
So we're going to order some gins, aren't we?
I think so. I've been very good.
Well, I'm having one.
I haven't drunk for a week, so we'll see.
Oh,
I'm doing very well.
well, no wonder you didn't sleep last night.
Yeah, right guys, so we're here with our patron Shell, having a drink.
Woohoo!
And her daughter.
And her daughter. And her husband.
Oh yeah.
So we've been here drinking gin and tonics and talking about Disney for the last
Lime and soda.
Hour or something?
Yeah.
Lee's on the lime and sodas. He has had one red wine. Cracking the...
Just one.
Is that your limit now for the week?
We're talking about Disneyland Paris quite a lot.
Yeah, we're still not going. So...
I'm trying to talk Nick into it.
It's not working.
We're trying to convince him.
No.
We'll have to go find out for ourselves.
Yeah. But I've said that, like, they're just... The staff and... It's just not Disney. Well, it is. But it's not Disney. It's not that Disney.
You've got to
So-
take that parcel off.
Yes.
We'll see.
Go see the dragon under the castle.
Well, yeah, maybe. You need to convince me. You need to give me some, like...
I'll just book it and then just...
No, that's not convincing me. No.
Were you coming to Paris?
You can't, 'cause it's too close to Florida. So... It's alright, we're going to finish his gin and tonics now and continue talking Disney chat for the next God knows whenever. So, right, so goodbye, guys. Bye.
Right, it's time to finish today's vlog.
What a day.
We hope you've enjoyed our day at Bletchley Park. We've had a lovely evening with our patron Shell. Hi Shell. And her family. We've had a few drinks. Nick's had a few gins.
3 gins. No, 4 actually, because the first one was a double, wasn't it?
And we've stayed up very late. We're almost turning into pumpkins.
You are.
It's about 11:15 and I'm going to go and edit this vlog.
The rest of it.
Because I want a full day tomorrow morning enjoying Harry Potter studio tours.
And I need to plan what time we set off.
Harry Potter.
No, that's not it.
Harry Potter.
Shall I do it now?
Well then.
Harry Potter.
That's Nick's done.
Whose were the best? Who did it best?
If
Do
you're
yours
not
again?
already subscribed.
Do yours again?
Harry Potter. No, that's rubbish.
No, it is rubbish. I win.
If you're not already subscribed, please click on the subscribe button to become larger, hit the like button, click the notification bell, and we shall see you tomorrow at Harry Potter Studio.
Well, you'll see before first when we Scoffers face on full English breakfast here at the hotel.
And then Harry Potter Studios.
Yes.
And then tomorrow night we'll be in Brighton.
At our Airbnb, which Lee has booked and assures me that it's a 5-star Airbnb if such a thing exists. So we'll find out tomorrow.
You've got to book an Airbnb for Stonehenge.
No,
Toodle
I
along
booked the trip.
and get
You're
it on.
doing all the details for the trip.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.